need charity. The enemy you fight, cover source society. My mom's not here, gotta fight all night right here.
I hold the Persona franchise very near and dear to my heart for personal reasons, but I don't love it just because of that. I think Persona is the best example, or at the very least one of the best, to show that games should be taken seriously as an art form. Persona 3 is incredible down to its most minute details. Much like its predecessor, Persona 3 Reload is beautiful even in its user interface. As you switch between menus, go between battles, or walk between after-school activities, everything in Persona 3 Reload flows like water. It's gorgeous, and it's absolutely stunning to experience. It's worth noting that I haven't yet finished it, and I do plan to have a full review for Persona 3 Reload when I finish it, but Persona games, if you're not involved in the gaming community a lot, tend to take a long time to complete. I've put about 20 hours into the game, and I feel like I've just scratched the surface. But that's also because I'm playing on hard mode. But that's sort of the beauty of Persona. Much like 5 used to say during its load screens, take your time. Persona is a game that's meant to be marinated, like a good steak. You can take your time with it, enjoy it, savor it. All the little things about it are what make it awesome. The way it flows between its social simulator aspects and its role-playing game aspects is absolutely the selling point for me. For the uninitiated, Persona plays similar to Pokemon. It has different type advantages that will do critical hits, although the only difference is when you use a critical hit in this game, it knocks the enemies down and you can do an all-out attack. Basically, the idea of Persona is to play so well and so confidently that your enemy never even gets to take a turn. Then, this is mixed with social simulator aspects, as you play as a student who's part of the Student Extracurricular Execution Squad, who goes out at night. So during the day, you're a student. You take part of daily activities, going through different things like visiting shops, going out to eat with friends, or studying for exams. And yes, you actually have to take those exams in the game, which is still hilarious to me every time it pops up. Then you take that knowledge and the relationships that you've built and the skill boosts that they give you, and you take them into Tartarus at night. They've made you stronger, your experiences have made you better, and you use that to your advantage at night defending the world. Persona's interesting in that way. It's very odd, and yet it takes itself quite seriously and stands quite boldly and confidently in its storytelling. I absolutely love the direction Persona 3 is going in so far, and I like how distinct it is from previous entries like 4 and 5. I love that each game in the franchise is unique in its own way, but still has that cool flow that all the games absolutely love to revel in. It's a unique part of the series that I wish more series would do. I wish more games were confident in stepping out on what they did, and leaned not only into storytelling aspects, but focusing on aesthetic and presentation. I remember there was a huge debate last year over Elden Ring's user interface, and I think things like that are important. You know, games should be beautiful, like a good film. There's a big difference between a Marvel movie and a Scorsese film, for example, but that doesn't mean either is more valid than one or the other. But it would be nice if we could get a lot more movies that were in the middle, confidently themselves, but still had a beautiful artistic presentation. Persona does this brilliantly. And that's not even mentioning how much fun the gameplay is. I love the updates, I love running through all the different levels of Tartarus, exploring, finding items. You can get lost playing this game for hours and never even realize the time has passed. It's really great for that. I'm not sure there's a better time waster. It's just a blast the whole time. Every time I hear that baby, 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 baby from Mass Destruction when you jump into battles, I just can't get enough of it. It's so much fun. So, I'm having an absolute blast with the game. I do recommend you check it out if this seems even interesting, and I hope to have a really good review coming soon. But I wanted to at least talk about it a little bit before I went and did a full review, because it could be a while before I have the chance to do that. So I hope you all understand if you don't see this review until sometime possibly in March. But I don't have a ton of time to sink into Persona right now with my job and personal life. But once that review's out, I'll make sure it's absolutely one for the record books. Thank you all for your time. If you're interested in more game commentaries or film discussions, I do a lot of stuff like that, and then occasionally do other things like unboxings or build videos, so please stay tuned for those sort of things in the future as well, and leave a subscription if you're interested. Thank you so much for your time, and as always, stay groovy, my friends. Take care, everybody. Peace.